Okay. Now, as far as Loretta Lynch goes, I think there's something interesting here, and I don't know if this makes it worse, but I think I'm the only one who's basically stumbled upon this. I haven't heard it pointed out this way. Comey saying that, you know, he asked Loretta Lynch if they could mention that the investigation was going on into the emails, but this was on the eve of testifying before Congress. Now, she then says, call it a matter. And he says, what do you mean, call it a matter? Why? Why would I call it a matter? Just do it. So again, he's not so strong. He's feeble. He accepts it. He didn't want to go to a war or die on that hill, as they say. So he does it. But she asked him to do this, not only when speaking to the press or in general, but say this to Congress, because that was the whole context of the conversation. So does that make this even more egregious? Call it a matter when you testify? I mean, does that make it worse?
Well, what makes it egregious is the fact, and I think it's obvious that it is a fact, that the Attorney General of the United States was adjusting the way the department talked about its business so as to coincide with the way the Clinton campaign talked about that business. In other words, it made the Department of Justice essentially an arm of the Clinton campaign. That is, I think, a betrayal, really, of the department and of its independence. To illustrate that clearly, that the Attorney General was essentially in the tank for Secretary Clinton.
Do you believe that it warrants further investigation, and could Attorney General Lynch be in trouble after the fact?
I don't think she could be in trouble after the fact for characterizing things a particular way. I think it certainly doesn't do good things for her record, insofar as what the public thinks of what she did and of how she performed.